Good evening and welcome to Juan Diego High School. We have an upcoming match with the Varsity crew versus Westlake, who is the opponent tonight. This is game 3 of a 4-game set over the 3-day holiday shootout hosted by Juan Diego here at the Juan Diego campus in Draper, Utah. So about 10 minutes until starting introductions and national anthem. So let's get right to it. Let's talk about the team from Westlake. Westlake is from Saratoga Springs, which is about 20, 30 minutes-ish from the campus here in Draper. Their classification within the UHSAA system is 6A, so they are at the top echelon of the classification, meaning they have a large student body is basically what that means. So they're in Region 4, Class 6A. Their official mascot, whether you knew this or not, I did not know it until I looked it up today. Thor, the God of Thunder, is their official mascot. Now their team name is the Thunder, or I guess Thunder, if you want to leave the off of it, but I thought that was interesting. Much like I was reminded, the official mascot of Tooele High School is the White Buffalo, but they go by the Buffaloes, so. Oh, it's fun to pull this stuff up on Wikipedia. Anyway, Westlake is a tough school. They are, well, a tough basketball team, let's put it that way. They come in with a 6-3 overall record to this point. According to Max Preps, the first 2 losses that Westlake experienced were by a combined 5 points. So they had a 2-point loss and a 3-point loss early in the season. They had another loss, I think, to a team from Dallas, Texas. I don't know where that game was played, but that was one of the bigger losses. But, yeah, they're tough. They're going to be a tough matchup. Probably the toughest as of late, and probably the toughest since we had Orem in the house, who was number 2 in the state at the time Juan Diego played them. So, speaking of rankings, Westlake comes in at number 15 in the state. Davis remains in the 1 spot. Juan Diego has moved up a few spots to number 31. And if you're interested in the top 5 within the state, Davis is number 1. Bingham High School has moved into the 2 spot in the rankings. Orem has moved down to 3, Pleasant Grove at 4, and Olympus at 5. So that's your top 5 overall rankings within the state of Utah. The leading scorers for Westlake are a group of seniors. And this team was a pretty tough opponent last year for Juan Diego. Handed Juan Diego one of their biggest losses here at the holiday shootout last year. So we're hoping that turns around a little bit and we have more of a more competitive game tonight. But the seniors were, in all likelihood, part of the team last year. I didn't do the research to know that for sure, but they do have 4 seniors leading the way. Number 20, Dylan Jones, is a 6'6" guard, averaging nearly 20 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. Number 22, Caden Hoppins, 6'2" point guard, 15 points per game, 5 and 5. Will Jensen, number 13, senior 6'4", a guard, 14 points per game and 5 rebounds. And number 3, Ashton Anderson, a senior 6'2" guard, 10 points per game, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. So that is who we need to keep an eye out for, and hopefully I can call their numbers as the action happens. So Dylan, Caden, Will, and Ashton are the leaders for Westlake. The schedule for Juan Diego, let's take a quick peek at that. We did have 2 games, as I mentioned earlier. Both were yesterday, and Juan Diego came out with 2 W's, so victories over Tooele and Granger, a big win over Granger yesterday evening. Today is Westlake. Tomorrow is Cypress. I've watched Cypress play 2 games here in the holiday shootout, and they're a tough team. I think their record, I want to say it's about 500. I'm not exactly certain, but they play much, much tougher than their record reflects. So that's also going to be a tough game for Juan Diego tomorrow. Now, a note on Cypress, they lost one of their star players, number 21, Justice Jackson Hobbs, went down in the 3rd quarter. He landed on, he was going up for a block, and he landed on the opponent's foot and twisted his ankle pretty significantly. So he didn't come back into that game. They played Woods Cross just before this game tonight. So he may not play tomorrow. I don't know, but that doesn't diminish the fact it looks like they have quite a bit of depth on the Cypress bench. And so we hope he's okay and he can play tomorrow. But looking forward to that matchup as well. So Westlake tonight, Cypress tomorrow. And I do have the RPI. Now this was pulled yesterday, so any games that were played yesterday are not reflected in this chart. But for Class 3A, which is where Juan Diego is classified, Juan Diego is 4, and behind Grantsville, Morgan, and North San Pete. Summit Academy, Providence Hall, American Leadership Academy, and Joseph Memorial are the region opponents for Juan Diego. And I did not mention the ranking of Juan Diego statewide. Juan Diego has moved up in the rankings for Class 3A. According to Max Preps, they have been sitting at 5 for a while. They moved up to 4 as a result, I think, of the games yesterday and 2 Ws. So if you exclude Real Salt Lake, who I believe is number 1 in Class 3A, Juan Diego is 3rd within the state rankings for Class 3A. So, and again, Real Salt Lake is an independent program, so they can't participate in the UHSAA state tournament, but they are still ranked as a Class 3A team. So that's the schedule and the RPI. One other thing I wanted to point out just real quick was the realignment that happened this year. I haven't gone over this recently, but if you look in the middle there, you'll see that Region 4A is down to 13 total teams. Juan Diego was in that mix, as was Cedar Valley, Stansbury, Tooele, Uinta, Ben Lomond, and Ogden. They were all Class 4A last year. The realignment took effect this year for 2021 through 2023, and it moved Ben Lomond, Ogden, Juan Diego, and Canyon View over to 3A, and it moved Cedar Valley, Stansbury, Tooele, and Uinta up to 5A. So 4A doesn't look like anything like it did last year. It's basically a north and a south region now, and 13 total teams. So that is how things panned out and what the UHSAA decided to do with the 4A region. So we've got a couple of minutes. I do want to show some highlights of the Granger game last night, so let's go ahead and kick over to that. Makes a driving attempt. And Juan Diego really had their way with Granger. They had a high post and a nice cut by Seb. Had their way inside. All Seb Va looking down low to Malik. Malik has it in low post. See here, it was just the handle, but a nice nifty pass over to Va right there. I would venture to say well over half of Juan Diego's points came in the paint. Evan down to Malik. Malik down to Malik. The final score was a real Evan with the ball at top of Juan Diego ended up winning that game. Back to Evan, over to Malik, down to Coleman. Got a wide open layup, and he puts it up and in. 40 points. Nifty passing. Yeah, it was 38 points, so it was a big win, a blowout. Drew cutting. Doesn't quite get it off. Really had it going inside. Gets it over to Malik, and Malik that will bode well and carry over to tonight. But we have a much tougher opponent with Westlake. Malik's just going to take it to the hole, and down it goes, baby! On a floater from the baseline, misses. Malik with the rebound. Malik dribbling. Malik still with the ball. Malik looking forward to it. Dishes to Jack, and Jack knocks it down. And we'll get these last couple of highlights in here. So on the court we have Zoom. And this was a favorite of mine. With the alley-oop to Malik inside because there's help down there. So that's Coach Brad talking. I'm not the coach. I'm just the nice guy with the camera. By Zoo up and in on the reverse. Makes a driving attempt, but is stuffed. And we're back to the kicks it back out. Opening into Malik in the high post. And a nice cut by Seb to put one. That's how the game went last night. And we'll have replays tonight. At halftime, I will show all of the replays that I recorded. Some I don't show on screen during the game, but I do record them, and we'll go back through and watch those during our 10-minute intermission. So looks like we're going to get ready here for a national anthem, and then we'll have starting intros, and then we'll get to opening tip. So thanks for joining, everybody.
Queens for tonight's matchup against Juan Catholic High School and Westlake High School. Please stand for the national anthem. And for tonight, your starting lineups, Westlake High. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 3, Ashton Anderson. At forward, 6'6" senior, number 5, Gage Windaw. At guard, 6'4" senior, number 13, Will Johnson. At guard, 6'6" senior, number 20, Dylan Jones. And at point guard, 6'2" senior, number 22, Peyton Hopkins. Westlake High is coached by Nate Carlin. And your starting lineup for the Juan Catholic High School Soaring Eagle. At guard, 6'2" junior, number 3, Zoom Marquez. At guard, 6'2" junior, number 5, Jack Ralph. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 10, Nick Ceballos. At point forward, 6'6" senior, number 24, Baha Atiko. And at point forward, sophomore, 6'8", number 32, Malik Diallo. Juan is coached by Drew Trost.
Okay, there you have it. Starting introductions for the Soaring Eagle and the Thunder from Westlake. Starting for Juan Diego, Zoo, Jack, Seb, Va, and Malik. The principal of Juan Diego High School is Dr. Gailey Colosimo. The athletic director is Ted Bianco, and the athletic trainer is Andrew Spadafora. Head coach, Drew Trost. And Juan Diego, wow, that is the quickest foul ever called on Westlake. Oh, geez. So already a team foul on Westlake. 7:58 left in the first. Let's get the camera. There we go. And we're off and rolling. That'll be possession Westlake on the next jump ball. Due to the hole, can't quite jackknife it up and in. Westlake running now, already to the free throw line extended. They are quick as a cat. And number 22 with the ball, that is Caden. And a Three-pointer on the way for Westlake. Comes off the front of the rim, but down and fighting for the rebound is Va. Comes away with it. And Juan Diego off and running. Seb with the ball, crossing midcourt. Seb hands it to Malik at the top of the key. Off to Zoo. No, not to Zoo. Malik keeps it. Malik drives baseline and loses the handle, and it is saved by Westlake. And they're pushing ahead. They have it down on the low block, and they're going to call a traveling on Westlake as the player could not, looks like that was number 13, Will Jensen, could not maintain control. And back and forth we go. So Zoo with the ball up top of the key, hands it over to Va. Va looking low. Va lobs it to Malik over his head. He can't quite control it, and it's out of bounds. Off. Oh, just lucky off of Westlake there. So it's a little bit sloppy down low for Soaring Eagle to start the game. Inbounding is Juan Diego. Jackknife up and in, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Juan Diego. Malik Diallo. So that is an unfortunate turn of events for the Soaring Eagle. As Westlake skips it across, and it's out of bounds, but I believe that was off Juan Diego. Yes, it's going to be Westlake ball. So Juan Diego putting a little pressure on Westlake to start the game here. And that is going to be out of bounds. Westlake will maintain possession. So I do have manual control on the scoreboard, so 6:30 on the board. 6 minutes and 30 seconds, that is. So Westlake with the ball. And at the high post, three-point line, three-pointers up and away, and they're going to call a foul on Juan Diego, and that's going to be 3 free throws for Westlake. Let's see if we can catch it on the... Yeah, he kind of grazed him, I guess. So that'll be team foul number 2 on the Soaring Eagle, and 3 free throws upcoming for Westlake. And the first points of the game are Westlake. That is number 13, Will Jensen at the line. Second one up and down. And attempt number 3 is off the back of the rim. But rebound Westlake. Cross-court pass to the near side. And a nice cut down the middle, but it's deflected by Zoo, and Malik grabs a handle. Malik driving, Malik dribbling. He's got it over to Jack. Jack up and missing. Malik with the offensive rebound, but it's taken away by Westlake. And Westlake is once again running. And they get it over to the corner. Corner 3 on the way, and it's blocked by Malik. But Westlake keeps it. Another three-pointer on the way, and that is number 3, Ashton Anderson, splashing a 3 for Westlake. So Westlake up 5-0 early here in the first. So Juan Diego's had some looks, just hasn't been able to convert. Zoo driving now. Zoo kicks it out. Ba up at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Seb. Seb now backs it out. And resets over to Malik. Malik driving. Up to Zoo at the top of the key. Zoo trying to create something down the middle. Jackknifes one up and in. Tough shot. Rebound Westlake. And they are off and running again. And they just pull up for a 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound Westlake. Blocked by Va. Westlake's there for the rebound. Blocked again and rebounded offensively and up and in. With an and one coming for Westlake. So Westlake getting all over those offensive rebounds. And an and one coming. And the clock is once again getting away with 5 minutes left. Free throws on the way and good. So Westlake up to an 8-0 lead. Juan Diego yet to get on the board here. Just getting out hustled at this point, so they need to settle down and get back to their game. They go inside the Malik. And a nice touch pass to Ball with the left hand, but he misses the layup. And Westlake's going to go long, hits the runner dead on, and it's a big block by Juan Diego. 2 defenders down there for the Soaring Eagle to put that one out of bounds. That is Zoo and Malik, and I'm not sure who got it, but that one did not have a chance. So great defensive recovery there by the Soaring Eagle. And a quick 3 for Westlake, and it's down. That is number 20, Dylan Jones, with the 3-pointer. Zoo with the ball, crossing the midcourt stripe, over to Seb. Seb looks down, he has Malik in the short corner. Malik looking, Seb's going to launch a 3 and splashes it down. So Juan Diego on the board. Nick Ceballos with the 3-pointer. Halfway through the first quarter, Juan Diego with some pressure. Westlake gets it over to the corner. Another shot on the way by Dylan Jones from the corner, and that corner 3 is good. So back-to-back 3s for Westlake, up 14-3. And they are quick. That is a quick release by Dylan Jones, my goodness. Zoo driving, a lot of contact, no call. Westlake running and got a 3-on-1 and up ahead. And Soaring Eagle have no answer right now for the Thunder of Westlake as they just run right over the Soaring Eagle to take a 16-3 lead at the 3:30 mark here in the first quarter. So that is a Juan Diego timeout. I will pull one off the board for the Soaring Eagle, and we'll take a break. So Juan Diego with their hands full, trying to keep up with the Westlake Thunder. And let's see if they've got something in store for an answer here after the timeout. Zoo driving. Zoo, free throw line. Zoo down to the corner, pulls up, hands it over to Malik. Malik looking, driving, tosses it over in the corner, and that is Malik Harris into the game, I believe, with the corner shot that misses. Westlake back with the ball, and a corner 3 up and good. Oh my goodness. Hot hand of Westlake. Lighting the candle for sure. Seb with the ball now. Seb looking. Malik at the 3-point line. Malik's going to take a baseline drive. He's double teamed. He's going to take a fade away, and it's off the back of the backboard. So not a good shot at all by the Soaring Eagle. And a baseline cut, and they just whip it around to the 3-point line. Corner 3 is down again. Holy Moses. Put out the fire, somebody. Westlake is killing it right now, up 19 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. So a hot hand for sure for the Thunder. And Malik's going to go ahead and take a 3 and misses off the back of the rim. Malik tries to get the rebound. Looked like there might have been a push there with no call. Zoo with the steal. And they need to get it across midcourt. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Colby Bryant. I keep saying it was Malik. Oh, no, there is Malik. Malik Harris and Colby Bryant are in the game for Juan Diego. That's my mistake. I may have called the wrong numbers there. But they are both in the game, and Westlake takes the strip, and a 2-on-1, left hand scoop up and in. So Westlake up 21, and that is a timeout taken by Coach Trost. Already burning through 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. So pull another one off the board for Juan Diego, and just nothing happening here for the Soaring Eagle. No answer. Westlake is just too quick. Juan Diego too flat-footed. So we'll take a break here. I think that was a 30-second timeout, so it shouldn't be too long. Right? Yep, there we go. I'm trying to talk and drown out that background music so YouTube doesn't send me a nasty gram. So that was a 30. And let's see what the Soaring Eagle have here to try to keep things going. So for Westlake, we have Caden Hopkins on the court, Ashton Anderson, Dylan Jones, Will Jensen, and Gage Wendell. So it looks like all of the starters remain in the game for Westlake. On the court for Juan Diego, we have Zoo, Colby, Malik, Baugh, and Noah. So over to the corner is Malik driving, and they're going to call a foul on Westlake down there. So it'll be their second team foul. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Colby Bryant will inbound it for the Soaring Eagle. Colby over to Malik. Malik nearly traveled off to Zoo. Zoo with a nice move inside, and that'll be 2 for the Soaring Eagle. So Westlake coming back, and they're not afraid just to pull up and pop that 3, and that's going to be a foul on Juan Diego on the bump inside there. So Juan Diego up to 4 team fouls. Westlake inbounding baseline underneath, and they just scoop it inside, and they're going to call a block on that. Take another look at this play. So that is number 5 driving, and Colby getting over. It looked like Colby, no, nothing you could do about it. It looked like it was a pretty quick defensive established position there, but it doesn't matter. That was the call. And this is Gage Wendell at the line, missing the first of 2. Gage for the second one, and it also misses. Rebound, Baugh for Juan Diego. And Zoo with the ball now. See if Juan Diego can't get a couple more points on the board before the end of the quarter here. Zoo driving, Zoo going down the middle, misses with the left-hand attempt. Noah for 3, and he misses. Zoo with a nice attempt there, a lot of contact, no call, and Westlake is already out on the break, and down it goes for the dunk. I mean, that's just, how do you defend that? You're trying to get the rebound down on your end, and 2 Westlake guys sprint to the other end and get an easy one. So 26-5. Baugh is going to take a long jumper off the front of the rim, missing, and that is the end of the first. So a flurry of points by the Thunder to lead it 26-5 at the end of 1. I need to advance the period on the scoreboard. We'll go ahead and tack on the team fouls once again. 2 for Westlake and 5 for the Soaring Eagles. So Westlake will actually have possession to start the second as well. Okay, so this will be, yeah, this will be Westlake ball. Juan Diego is just hoping to give it to him. Yeah, they don't have it up on the big board, but I have possession Westlake. They're talking about it down here. It's blue ball. I feel like shouting down to them. They have it right. Yep, they got it. Okay, the ball is inbounded. Possession will go to Juan Diego next. So Westlake put up 26 in the first. I think that's the most I've seen all year from any team. And an aggressive move down low, stolen by Juan Diego, over to Colby. Colby to Zoo. Zoo driving. Zoo trying to shake the defender. And they're going to call a carry, of all things, on Zoo. Oh boy, things are just not going the Soaring Eagle way. So Westlake back with the ball. And they are looking for some offense. Kicking it around the three-point perimeter. Driving baseline now, looking, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on Zoo, it looks like. So that'll be the 6th team foul on Juan Diego. One more, and they will be in a penalty with Westlake being in the bonus. And a three-pointer on the way, and it misses, so it's a rare sight for the Westlake shooters. So with the ball, Zoo creating. Zoo trying to get a floater to go, doesn't have it. Colby jumps in for the rebound, dishes down to Malik, and that's a nice play right there by the Soaring Eagle. And that's Juan Diego basketball. We need to see a little bit more of that. A lob down low to the block is Westlake, and boy, they're going to give him a foul on that prayer of a hook shot. No looker, not even looking at the basket. It goes up, and here we go for 2 shots. So that'll put Westlake in the bonus, shooting 2. Off the front of the rim is Maverick McManus. I believe that's how you pronounce that name. A senior, junior forward. So Maverick with the 2nd of 2 upcoming. On the floor for Juan Diego, Malik, Colby, Noah, and Zoo. So the second one is up and good by Maverick. Juan Diego inbounds. Zoo with the ball up top. Zoo driving, trying to create something. Gets it over to Malik at the top of the key. Malik throws it down to Malik, but it's a short pass and easily stolen by Westlake. As Caden brings it across for the Thunder. And there's a quick 3 by Westlake. Misses. So they've gone a little cold, missing 2 in a row, after having made a whole bunch of threes there in the first quarter. As odd as that sounds to go cold after missing 2, that's what it feels like. And Westlake tries to get a steal, but it goes out of bounds, so it'll be Juan Diego ball down on the baseline here. Inbounding is Noah to Malik, back to Noah. Over to Zoo, kicks it over to Colby. Colby is going to be called for traveling, and that's a turnover to Westlake. Clock is just ahead a couple of seconds, so there we go. We'll start it up. Westlake with the ball. driving, and they're due for a corner three. They haven't put up a corner three here in a bit, and that's where they've made a few of them, so let's look for that. As they try to create, they instead try to dish it inside, and it's an errant pass stolen by Juan Diego. Malik driving. And nothing doing there as he's shut down, but he does get the ball back at the three-point line, looking. Now he gets it over to Zoo. And Zoo kicks it back to Malik. Malik driving, and that's going to be called a foul on Westlake. So their third team foul. Colby Bryant will inbound. That is Colby, not Kobe. Colby also played football. Had some nice plays at the tight end position. It's kind of fun calling those games this fall. As Malik has it at the top of the key. Zoo looks for a three. Zoo driving, gets shut down to the baseline, turns around on the short corner, but misses. Rebound Westlake. And Westlake pushing, and Westlake down low, and it was an errant pass, but they maintain control. And there's a three-pointer on the way, and good. So they can hit you from all sides of the court, and that three-point shot adds up in a hurry. Juan Diego down 23. Colby with the ball, and that is a turnover. Westlake has numbers, and they're just going to take it, but they do miss the layup, and that's Malik with the rebound over to Zoo. So 4 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Zoo's looking to drive and runs into a defender. Nothing called, so Westlake with the ball. They have numbers again, and they're going to kick it over to the corner for a potential three, but it's bobbled. Now it's down inside the low block, and now the near side corner is an air ball. So Juan Diego with the ball. Noah now driving. Noah trying to get baseline, but he's shut down, and he throws it out into the safe zone to Malik. Malik with the Euro, up and in for 2 points. And Westlake already down with the ball in the low block. That's how fast they get the ball down there. And a nice move, but he just missed. And they're going to call a foul on Westlake. That is number 2 being called for the foul, Maverick. And that is not a penalty. That's just the 4th team foul. So it'll be side out Juan Diego with 3:19 left. 30-9 is the score. Juan Diego on the wrong side of it. So see if we can get some points on the board. Jack is back in the game for the Soaring Eagle. And there's Zoo driving, hopping, leaping, and laying one up and in for 2 down low. So another pass down low is Westlake on the low block, kicks back out to the three-point line. And it's hard to keep up with where the ball is. They move it around so fast. It's deflected, but they maintain possession. And a short jumper from the short corner is no good. Malik with the rebound. Malik's going to bring it up. And be wise to hand it off to a guard. And there it is. Seb's in the game. So Seb with the ball. Seb driving, kicks it to Zoo. Zoo with the three-pointer on the way. And that misses off the side of the rim. Rebound Westlake. So Westlake driving. Left-hand scoop, catches the front of the rim and drops. So Westlake just having their way with the Soaring Eagle right now. Two minutes remaining in the half. Jack with the ball, Jack down to Malik. Malik over to Seb. Seb puts up a three that looks good, but it misses off the back of the rim. Westlake with the rebound. Juan Diego is getting back on defense, so Westlake with no numbers this time down. They are moving the ball around. They get a three-pointer off, and guess what? Three-pointer goes down. Big surprise. Westlake is a sharp shooting team, no doubt about that. So Juan Diego only putting up 5 points in the first quarter and only bettering that by 1 here in the second so far with 6. As the ball's moved around, Jack with it. Jack over to Malik. Malik's going to take a 3 and misses. And these are not the shots Juan Diego normally takes. So Juan Diego's all out of sorts. No rhythm whatsoever. Forcing shots and just really struggling. Jack with the rebound. Jack gets it out. But you can see the defense for Westlake is back. However, Seb lofts up a 3-pointer and makes it. So that is a nice shot there by Seb, and I believe this is going to be a Westlake timeout. Let's see if the referee's going to point. It's the 32nd. Not sure who called that timeout. So that was apparently a Juan Diego timeout. So we're going to pull another one off the board. Juan Diego having burned through 3 here in the first half. 2 timeouts remaining for the game. 52 seconds on the big board. So we'll take one off here of the overlay. And Westlake will have the ball coming out of this timeout. So Juan Diego holding Westlake to 9 total points. In fact, it's tied as far as points go here in the second quarter, 9 apiece. But a big first quarter for Westlake as they get a cutter on the baseline, and that is a nifty move down there. We'll get a replay of that I'll show at halftime. So a nice move on the baseline, good pass right in stride and up and in. As Juan Diego misses a 3-pointer attempt, gets the rebound, and they're dishing down there low, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Juan Diego. Let's see this one again. So a nice save there. And I guess that's the foul. I didn't actually watch the replay, trying to keep the scoreboard straight. So we'll see that one at halftime as well. And with 23 seconds, I got a little ahead of myself on the clock. Westlake with the ball. 3-pointer on the way, misses. Malik with the rebound. 12 seconds on the clock. Malik with the ball. Over to Zoo. Zoo loses the handle. Malik has it. He's got to get a shot off, and there it goes. And it misses at the buzzer. So at least they got a good look at it, and fortunately it did not go down. So that is 37-14 in favor of the Thunder. So we have a 10-minute intermission. Let me get that countdown up on the board here. They don't waste any time getting that clock started here in the gym. So 9:45. Put the countdown up. There it is. And I'll cue up the replays and we'll watch those and then get back to the warm-ups to begin the third quarter. So thanks for joining everybody. Hope you're enjoying it. And we'll get back to you here in a few minutes. Start the game. Inbounding is Juan Diego. Jackknife up and in, and they're going to call it. So Westlake with the ball. At the high post, 3-point line, 3-pointers up and away, and they're going to call a foul. Rebound, but it's taken away by Westlake. And Westlake is once again running. And they get it over to the corner. Corner 3 on the way, and it's blocked by Malik. Running again. And they just pull up for a 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound Westlake, blocked by Bob. Westlake's there for the rebound, blocked again, and a nice touch pass to Vaugh with the left hand, but he misses the layup. And Westlake's going to go long, hits the runner dead on, and it's a big block. Release by Dylan Jones. My goodness. Zoo driving, a lot of contact, no call. Westlake running and got a 3-on-1 and up ahead. And Westlake is down the baseline underneath. They just scoop it inside, and they're going to call a block on it, and he misses. Zoo with a nice attempt there, a lot of contact, no call, and Westlake is already out on the break, and down it goes. With the ball, Zoo creating, Zoo's trying to get a floater to go, doesn't have it. Colby jumps in for the rebound, dishes down to Malik, and that's a nice play right there, but so more of that. A lob down low to the block is Westlake, and boy, they're going to give, Noah's trying to get baseline, but he's shut down, and he throws it out in the safe zone to Malik. Malik to Euro, up and in. Still here in the second quarter. Big first quarter for Westlake as they get a cutter on the baseline, and that is a nifty move. Pass right in stride and up and in. As Juan Diego, this is a three-pointer attempt, gets the rebound, and they're dishing down there low, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Okay, this should be Juan Diego ball. And looks like it is. Well, they're going to swap direction of play. So Seb inbounds it to Zoo. Possession will go to Westlake. And a closer second quarter. Westlake outscoring Juan Diego 11-9. That's much improved compared to the 26-5 from the first quarter. But already a turnover by Juan Diego, a three-pointer up and good by Westlake. So that is not the start you want if you are a Soaring Eagle fan. See if I can take care of the ball a little bit better here. And a nice dish down inside to Va from Zoo. But Westlake already down and a turnover. And Juan Diego running, Zoo with the ball. Zoo 3-on-3 right now. Zoo shaking, lifting, floating, and good. So a little life in the Soaring Eagle right here. Nice to see. On the floor we have Zoo, Jack, as Westlake makes another two. Zoo, Jack, Seb, Va, and Malik. The starters are on the floor here in the third quarter. So Seb with the ball, Seb to Zoo. Zoo with a mid-range jumper that doesn't fall. Westlake with the rebound. And they get it down to the low block. Juan Diego covers, back to the three-point line. Attempt is on the way, missing, rebound Juan Diego. So Malik now driving and trying to get it to go and can't get it to go. He's looking for a call and nothing doing there, so a missed easy one there. Down low as Westlake takes another three off the back of the rim, missing, and there is Malik for the rebound. So Malik, I think, is getting a little frustrated here and going to seemingly pull up for a three and just makes a nice dish down low, but Va can't get it to go with the right hand, and that's just kind of the night they've had. That is hard to miss those easy ones down low. Westlake just turns around and drops one in from the mid-range. So not Juan Diego's night, to say the least. Seb driving, Seb dishing, Seb hooks a pass around to Va, but it's instead out of bounds over there on the far side. So Westlake will take possession. Turnover, Juan Diego. 44-18 is the score. Westlake ahead. And there is a three-pointer by Dylan Jones, and it is down and good. So Dylan with another three for the game. And Juan Diego looking to get something going here in the short corner. Back to Zoo. Zoo at the three-point line. Zoo shaking Seb at the top of the key now. Seb over to Jack. Jack is defended well by Dylan from Westlake. And Juan Diego's now got it in the corner. Malik over there. Ball is knocked away. So Juan Diego resetting. Va now way out on the perimeter with the ball. Over to Seb, over to Zoo. Now it's down to Malik, and he's inside. And he's not going to let that one get away from him. So a nice play by Malik to finally get one home for two, as Westlake is pushing already down and up with a shot. Missing, rebound. Westlake on the offensive side. Zoo with the steal. Back to live action. Zoo is going to go up and in with the left hand. No, he's not going to go up and in. Up and a miss. And boy, they're just not falling, those easy ones for Juan Diego. And Westlake has got the ball. A nice fake there. And the three-pointer is up and missing, but offensive rebound, Westlake. And just like that, they're up 29 points. And Malik's going to pull back. Misses a jumper. Seb with the offensive rebound. Seb back to Malik. Malik driving and throws it down with authority. And that's worth another look. And what are they going to call here? I think they're going to call a technical foul on Juan Diego. It is a technical foul on the Soaring Eagle. I think Malik maybe got a little too excited after the dunk, and the referee didn't like it. So that'll count as a team foul, and Will Jensen for Westlake at the line. Up with one as they cross the 50 mark. And the second rolls in. And Westlake will have possession here. So some substitutions for the Soaring Eagle. We have Malik Harris, Colby Bryant into the game. Malik Diallo. And there's some confusion on the floor here. Not sure what the referee was trying to explain to Coach Trost, but the message wasn't clear, that's for sure. So Westlake with the ball, and look at that pass along the baseline over to the open player in the corner, and here comes Malik again, and Malik is, and that's an and one, and hopefully they don't call a technical on him now. So Malik's being a little more aggressive here, which is a good thing. So 51 to 24, I believe. The big board isn't showing that, those 2 points. Don't know if I hit that button twice or not. Have to keep an eye on that. Malik for one, and he makes it. And the big board shows 23 points for Juan Diego. I have 25, so I may have hit that twice. We'll have to see if they correct that. And a three-pointer on the way from Westlake, and splash it goes, just like playing in a pool for Westlake. Throwing rocks in a bucket. And Malik with the ball. Let's see how aggressive he wants to be here. He's going to go baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Westlake. So their second team foul with 2:34 on the clock. They have not corrected, or they have not changed the score. It still reads 54 to 23, so I am going to reflect that on my board as well. I must have hit that twice. As Juan Diego inbounds down to Malik Harris, who almost loses the handle. They get it down to Seb. Seb tries to lob it into Malik, but it's stolen by Westlake, and Westlake is off and running, and there's a foul by Zoo to prevent the fast break. So second team foul on Juan Diego. Both teams now with 2 team fouls with 2:25 left in the third. And Westlake now with the ball, looking 3-point line. And there's another attempt from 3-point land, and it misses. Long rebound. The shooter gets the ball back on the offensive rebound, and they're going to call a block. No, they're going to call an offensive foul on Westlake. So Colby takes the charge there for the Soaring Eagle. My clock got away here, 2:09. As Juan Diego inbounds. And the big board is still showing 23 points, so that must be the score. Seb with the ball. Malik loses the handle. Westlake recovers. They've got a 2-on-1 break, and that was a travel, and they're not going to call it. But let's watch the 3 steps here, unless my eyes were deceiving me. And there is 1, 2, 3, yep. And instead they call a foul on Juan Diego. And that's just how the night has gone. So 3 team fouls apiece. At the line is number 20, Dylan Jones. 1:53 left in the third. And Dylan knocks it down. And the second one is up and good. So Malik with the ball now. Gets it over to Zoo. Into the corner to Malik. Back to Zoo. Juan Diego just not got anything going here. Westlake in a tough matchup zone. And one for the Soaring Eagle down there. That's Malik Harris. So a nice turn and look. And deuce for the Soaring Eagle. So this will be Malik Harris at the line. Shooting 1. And it goes down. So a nice 3-point play there by Malik. However, Westlake with a commanding 30-point lead as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. And the ball's kicked around the perimeter, top of the key, 3-pointer on the way, missing, but rebound Westlake. And Juan Diego just not boxing out those shooters out there. And Westlake will just take it down. That's a nice block by Malik there to deny the layup by Westlake. Juan Diego gets the ball. Zoo now driving. Zoo with some contact, and I mean, that, quite frankly, that should have been called an and one, but I guess they let certain contact go. And there's Dylan again with a long 3-pointer, missing. Juan Diego now with some numbers down to Malik, and Malik's going to throw it down. So another 2 points for Juan Diego, trimming the lead to 26. Westlake is going to try to get a shot off here before the quarter ends. Nice cut down low and a kick out to the far corner. 3-pointer on the way, missing. Rebound Juan Diego. They do have a chance here if they throw it up, and the ball is, oh, and it's in on a banker at the buzzer by Noah Bendinger. So that's worth another look if I can save it here. There it is, and down off the backboard. So we'll take 3 points any way we can get them. So Juan Diego with a buzzer beater at the third quarter. So let's tack those 3 on the board and advance the period to number 4, where Westlake has 4 team fouls, Juan Diego with 3. And Westlake will have possession here on the inbound. So let's do some quick arithmetic. 56 to 33. So Juan Diego coming out and putting up 19 in the third quarter, as does Westlake. So 19 apiece. Can we just call it a tie at this point and go off of the third quarter points? I guess that's not how it works. Otherwise it would be 19 to 19. So a good quarter by Juan Diego coming out of halftime. So Westlake inbounding behind the overlay here on the scoreboard. And that'll start the clock. Juan Diego will take possession on the arrow. Should a jump ball occur here in the quarter. And that three-pointer by Noah might be the only banked three-pointer he will make this year. Yeah, most of his shots are pretty pure and go right through the rim. Oh, and that's a massive block down there by Malik. Let's put that back on the board. So, nice help defensive play there, and that's what you want to see. We're not giving up. And they fetched the ball out of the corner that it landed in. And Westlake inbounding now. And down low, just too easy. I mean, you got to play defense down there, guys. I mean, that's the old just catch them while they're sleeping on the inbound underneath. And Westlake with another two. And there's a good pass down low and trying to get it back to Malik. And he's being mugged down there. And they're going to call a jump ball. Oh, my goodness. I mean, he's getting mugged. Arms wrapped around his waist, practically. And I guess they're just going to say, oh, that's good enough for a jump ball. So possession will go to Westlake. And let's see what Malik has in store here. He's going to pull it for a three, and that looks good. Oh, but it's off the backboard. Missing badly. And Westlake just, I mean, the screen says it all. Just down low, a nice pass right on the money in stride, and an easy layup. So 60-33. Noah with a three-pointer on the way, and that one's off the front of the rim. Colby battling, that's Malik. Harris battling for the rebound. Camillo's into the game and has the ball, as is, looks like Drew over there is into the game. So Camillo, Drew, Malik, Malik, and Noah into the game for the Soaring Eagle. And Drew, and Malik's getting pushed all over the place down there. And I think they're finally going to call a foul. So Noah with a corner three, and that's what I'm talking about. That's Noah's shot right there. Nothing but net most of the time when he puts it up. So the banker was an anomaly, but it was a forced shot, and it was nice to see. And there's a steal by Noah, and Noah is driving, and he's going to lay it up and misses. A little bit of contact down there, but no call. Westlake already with the ball back at the perimeter. A three-pointer on the way, and off the front of the rim. Rebound, Juan Diego. So Malik with the ball, takes two steps, and they're going to call a foul on Westlake. So this should be two free throws upcoming for Juan Diego with 5:37 in the game. Score is 60-36. The next foul on Westlake will put Juan Diego in the bonus. Actually, is that right? 6 and 3? Did I miss something? We've got 6 and 3 on the big board. I must have had it wrong, or they have it wrong. Not sure. Malik with the free throw down. So I've corrected my board, matching what is in the gym here. And I think I've said it before, a one-man show, it's kind of tough to keep track of everything, but sometimes it gets away from me. I think we're squared up, at least with what the board shows here in the gym, which is presumably correct. Malik with free throw attempt number 2 and gets it to rattle in. And a timeout taken by
Juan Diego.
Juan Diego. So 5:37 remains in the fourth quarter. And I'm going to pull a timeout off the board. So Juan Diego is left with one, and we'll get back to it here in about 60 seconds. So Westlake will inbound. On the floor we have Bob, Malik, Noah, Zoo, and Camille. And I missed the start there on the clock, so I'll get that squared away here in a minute. Find my camera, and it's going to be out of bounds. Looks like Westlake will maintain possession. That's 5:27. Nope, wrong one. There we go. On the clock. And right down the middle is Westlake. Up and in for 2 in the paint. It's a good team. This Westlake team is really good. They've got a really good mix of in the paint points, 3-pointers. Of course, you have to be a good shooting team to be able to make all that work for you. And they are certainly a good shooting team as Malik puts one up and in for 2. And the shot is up and misses by Westlake. Noah with the rebound in the corner. Zoo with the drive, dishing to Bob, but it's stolen by Westlake. Westlake with another 3-pointer that misses, and look at the offensive rebound presence down there by Westlake. They got bodies going all over the place. They're going to call a jump ball. 4:23 left, so it is Westlake possession. And they've got some debris on the floor here. Quick cleanup by Westlake, and let's not see one as easy as the last one down the middle. They try to get one down and then low post, but it's kicked. So Westlake will inbound it again. There was one tick that came off the clock. 4:22 left. So Westlake with the cross. They just kick it out to the 3-point line. And this is the juncture of the game where Juan Diego needs to cut into this league to have a chance to make some noise. And they get a miss and a rebound. Ball now in Zoo's hands. Zoo's going to try to create something here, driving, and a lot of contact, and no call whatsoever down there. Zoo's just not getting anything going his way. And that's another pretty big block down there by, I believe that was Malik. We'll take another look at that one. And yeah, not good doing. So a nice defensive recovery there. And they get it inside on the low block, and they're going to call a travel on Westlake, so a turnover. And with 3:37 left, Juan Diego still cut into this lead, but they got to take care of the ball. I mean, there we go. Now it's nothing but net for Westlake. Well, I was going to say nothing but net, but they missed the layup and they missed the follow. So let's see if Juan Diego can't take care of the ball now. That is a 3-pointer up and in by Malik off the bank. And he's done that a few times this year. I don't know if that's his shot or not, but he has made some off the bank all year long. And that would be pretty odd if that's a practice shot, but that's how they go in for him sometimes. And Juan Diego with the steal, now coming back, down 19. And that's Camille with the left hand, and up and in. So there we go. That's what we want to see. That's 5 quick points for the Soaring Eagle, and they've cut into the lead. The lead is now 17 with under 3 minutes to play. And almost a steal there by Noah. He was thinking about going for it. It was just a step behind. There's a 3-pointer on the way by Westlake. It's no good. Rebound Malik. And Malik's going to go ahead and bring it up. And let's see if Juan Diego can get some more points. There's 2 steps, kicks it over to Noah. Noah with the 3-pointer on the way, and it's down and good. So Juan Diego coming back. That is 8 quick points, and Westlake's going to put an end to that and call a timeout. So that's exactly what I was talking about. Juan Diego was not out of it. They could get a couple of stops and a couple of shots off and make something happen. So with 2:13, let's make that 2:14 left in the game. Juan Diego has cut into the lead. It's down to 14 with a quick run of 8 by the Soaring Eagle. So pull a timeout off the board for Westlake. So Juan Diego holding Westlake to 6 total points thus far in the 4th quarter and putting up 15 of their own. So a nice run here by Juan Diego. On the floor for the Soaring Eagle is Camillo Drew. But Cole Jackson's into the game. Malik Harris. And following the cutter there, I expected the pass to go to that player. And Valdez, I believe that's Braden Valdez. He's going to call a foul on Juan Diego. So that's going to only be the 4th team foul. That is Brighton Valdez. So 1:52 left. And let's see if the Soaring Eagle can get something going here. Get some fresh legs. Westlake can really move that ball around. Drive inside and up and in for 2 is Westlake. So they put an end to the Juan Diego run. Oops, put that on the wrong side. My bad. There we go. 64-48 now. And they're going to call 5 seconds, I think. I believe that was a 5-second call. So that was a mental error by the Soaring Eagle. Don't see many 5-second calls. Westlake really moving that around. There's a 3-pointer on the way and up and off the backboard. Rebound Camillo ahead to Cole. And Cole is pushed down there, so he'll be shooting 2. So (64-48). That will put Juan Diego in the bonus. And there is exactly 1 minute left in the game as Cole knocks it down. One more upcoming for Jackson, and that one misses. Rebound Westlake. And they're still moving it around. They do get it down the low block. And off the backboard, up and in is Westlake. So down on the low block, they convert. The lead is back to 17 now. The ball is tossed over to Brighton. Over to Drew. Drew working off of a pick. Goes the other way. So Drew driving and floating and just off the front of the rim. And that should have been a foul as he puts the defender in the headlock. At least that's what it looked like, but they didn't call it. I think they're just going to let this one run out as we approach the end of the 4th quarter. So Westlake is going to go ahead and take this one home with a 17-point victory. And that is how this one is going to end. So a nice showing by Westlake. Let's put some numbers on the pad of paper here and do some quick arithmetic. So that is 66-49, which means Westlake put up 10 in that 4th quarter, and Juan Diego had a decent quarter with 16. So the second half points were 29 for Westlake and 35 for Juan Diego. So unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You have to play two halves, and that first half was 37-14 in favor of Westlake. So they come out the victor with the 17-point victory. And we'll take another quick peek at the schedule. Show you where we're at. So we are December 30th. That is an L to Westlake. Keep that on the board for next time. Tomorrow is also going to be a pretty competitive game against Cypress. Now, Cypress lost one of their star players in the third quarter of their game that was before this one. Justice Jackson Hobbs, really spectacular athlete, number 21. He landed on the foot of a defender and really twisted his ankle quite severely. So I hope he's okay. I really want to see him play tomorrow. I've watched him in 2 games so far, and he's pretty exciting, as is number 3 for the Cypress team. But we'll see how that turns out, and hopefully he'll be able to go tomorrow, and we'll get to see him in live action. So that's going to be the final. Let's go ahead and put that on the board. And we'll call that a night, a late night here in Draper. If 9 o'clock is late, which it is for me, that's going to be it. So thanks for joining, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow at about 3:45 p.m. for the 4th game of the 4-game set versus Cypress. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.